So, last time, we discovered that Blazer failed to mention that she had a boyfriend. Oopsie. But that kind of made Robert go, oh crap. That's why the music started playing when that was happening. So, um, I will admit, I'm still a little conflicted. I mainly chose the kiss option for her because I wanted to show you a scene coming up that's actually really funny, but it's only showable if you pick that scene. I think it's because there's a part of me that wants to show off both routes in terms of like, okay, so there are three, in my opinion, three huge choices that you got to make in this game. Um, One of which is coming up at the end of this episode. Um, this is interesting. So, episode 3 is called Turnover. Your employment with the SDN is an at will basis. This means that your employment may be terminated at any time, or without notice, or without cause. That's it, obviously a tease for what's going to be going on in this episode. Um, let's just say we're going to have to make a choice involving somebody at this table that you see on your screen there. Um, the other choice involves between the two romance options. And then another choice is going to be coming up later on. I'm not going to say what it is. Um, I'm still conflicted about what choices I want to show y'all, but it's honestly making me go, maybe I want to try something different. Maybe I want to do a different combination of things. Um, or maybe I just also want to play this again and show you guys another playthrough of this in a second run where I do alternate choices. It's not like I haven't done that before on my channel. I have a tendency to do that. I mean, I still have a work in progress run of the Dragon Age games where I did alternate choices. So it's something that's usually very common with me to want to play through something multiple times, just with that when they offer you different choices, so I can see all the different choices, but also so I can show them off for y'all. But anyways, I'm still conflicted in deciding on that. I've also taken a moment to check online, and I did find a couple of interesting guides. One was actually a very helpful guide in terms of like really helping understand mission tags, such as, for example, when you see tags that are things like armed robbery, villain attack, monster threat, physical confrontation, those are usually tags for the combat stat. Stat tags like hostage situation, crowd control, negotiation, public relations, those are usually a charisma stat. Hacking, investigation, bomb disposal, technical emergency, those are usually for intellect. So there's a number of things that the game doesn't tell you, but I think other people have been able to go through and figure out this usually means this, usually means that. So I might be peeking at this from time to time, just trying to make sure I can get like the best possible choices as often as I can. The other one is a very interesting one, which is builds. I wasn't really expecting this, but it's really interesting to see that they have a guide here called dispatchguide.org, which is they've made an entire website just for this, where you can actually choose to either build your characters in a general way, or you can optimize them, because of course character optimization is of course a thing, because I play World of Warcraft. So I'm very well aware about how this goes, but it's very interesting to see how you can actually build your characters. And there's like whole guides on it, for example, like there's a build philosophy thing here about specialist versus generalist, and this is usually things that players will usually do. Are you someone who's okay with making everybody kind of a jack of all trades kind of character, where you have them like at 3 to 4 in each stat, or do you want to make your characters specialize in specific stats, so that way they can be able to come through for you like in specific things? So then they recommend certain builds, such as, for example, top tier hero builds. For Invisigal specifically, they recommend what is called a speed assassin build, which is, the philosophy is that it maximizes solo mission effectiveness and XP farming. The stat priority is combat being from 4, 5 to 6, mobility from 3, 4, 5, intellect from 3 to 4, vigor from 1 to 2, and charisma only at 1. Just accept that that's her weakness. and it gives you a level path that from every time you level her, recommending what stats you level her as. And then it says that this is the best for solo missions with the Wolfpack XP bonus, combat heavy operations, time sensitive rescues, chase sequences, and precision strikes. The synergies that you can deploy solo or with punch up for combat coverage. Why it works is because Invisigal's Wolfpack ability doubles team XP on solo missions, making her the ultimate leveling engine, while her high combat mobility ensures success. And this is just for one of the builds for Invisigal. I mean, I also play Diablo, so I understand this as well. This is also very, very familiar stuff that I am seeing here when it comes to how they recommend you build your characters. Punch Up an Immortal Tank build, Malevola a Master Manipulator build. This is the kind of thing I actually am very impressed about when it comes to Telltale games, or rather, this particular Telltale game compared to previous ones. They didn't have stuff like this in previous Telltale games. Here, they are adding this gameplay element, which you can see people have already been delving into how you can optimize and maximize this as best as you possibly can if you are going for, say, a speed run build, which I know people are doing that. There's even advanced build strategies like a tactical raid build, depending on who you want to pick and how you want to build them. There's a speed run build with a team composition and a stat focus, concepts. I'm very impressed by this. How you do build timing and progression. Yeah. Common build mistakes. Yeah, lots of really interesting stuff here. Plus, they also give you a checklist that if you want to kind of keep going and build recommendations based on your play style. So. So that is, I'm very impressed with this guide on this site. So again, dispatchguide.org in case you are wanting to check this out yourself. But anyways, I have these pulled up in case I want to peek at them. So anyways, let's start episode 3. By the way, this is the brownie. This is how it looks. This is the chocolate glazed donut flavor brownie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. Roy, be more careful with that.
What are you doing? Brother, your warranty already void.
How can you just toss it around like that?
No worries, I'm pretty strong.
That's not what I'm saying.
How you got this thing inside your apartment anyways? Oh, super heavy, the bugger.
I disassembled it and took it in little pieces, which is what I thought you'd be doing.
And how long did that take you?
4 days.
I get 20 minutes.
It just feels like
Show
you
off.
could be a little gentler with it. It is, my whole life.
Every time I walk in this place, I get sad. Does that not happen to you? No one ever tell you that? Or no one never come over to tell you that?
I'm poor, Royd. Is that what you want to hear? Does that make you feel good?
Ha, bro, you're not poor if you can keep this suit going. Like, where you sleep?
We're figuring that out.
You think
You're
you think he
figuring
makes
that
money
out,
from
huh?
being Mecha Man?
So even the beef got a bed. This the type of apartment you see when the detective kicked the door in, Shine the flashlight, serial killer.
All right, I get it. Can we focus
Where the
on...
Astro Pulse at?
Lost in the blast while I was flying. No clue where it landed. I spent a couple weeks after it happened trying to track it down.
It powered the whole suit.
Yeah, it's the only piece of the suit my dad didn't have schematics for. That gonna be a problem?
Minor. We figure them out.
How'd you know about the Astropulse?
Oh, brother, everybody know about the Pulse. There's actually 2 wicked pieces of tech, huh? First you get the Astro Pulse, this genius design energy cell. But inside them, you get the stellar core.
Can I help?
No, brother, you good. What's crazy is when you mix the control fusion reactions with the plasma containment. Oh, brother. You got a core one super crazy energized plasma state. Unreal stuffs. Like you caught one small star and chop them in a bottle. Genius.
So you can just make me a new one, right?
Look at
Which
Beef.
is why it's not a problem.
The Astropulse super awesome, but we'll be all right.
Beef is the bestest boy. So also, I have dipped the brownie into the marshmallow fluff. Like I said, treating this as if you want to like dip something like this into it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's good on its own. You don't need it, but man, it just adds. All it does is add. Unfortunately, I do not have like any kind of milk. I do have another shipment of spilt milk on the way, but I do have water, so, or at least my Propel water from, that I was drinking from work.
Whew. Man, maybe we go for lighter metals this time, huh? You know, I actually met your dad one time, long time ago. First time I come mainland. He'll catch me trying to steal stuff from Radio Shack. Then we talk tech stuff for like a whole hour. Then he would take me to jail. That's how I ended up in a Phoenix program.
That's longer than any conversation I ever had with him.
Bummers.
Guess when you're building astropulses, there's not much time for talking to your son.
Not so sure about that.
I don't understand.
You see, there's gearheads, then there's science nerds. One kind garage, the other kind lab, you know. Your father one good gearhead, but I just can't see how he'll make something like the Pulse. He no science nerd.
How would you know this from talking to him once?
'Cause I'm both. True, I'm the one gonna fix your suit.
I think Royd just told us why Shroud killed Mecha Man, Robert's dad. Probably because Shroud was the tech one behind it, whereas Mecha Man was not. Why else would Royd bring this up?
That one, over there, that's your father's suit. We gonna make this one the Robert suit.
Oh,
Incredible, Royd.
oh yeah. Beef loves
I
it.
hope you like it, brother.
Royd, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you is what I need to say. This is unreal.
We make the man Mecca again.
Beef is now coming with him to work. Oh, everybody's gonna love Beef, you know it. Who wouldn't love Beef?
Call me.
Call him.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Think he did that on purpose?
Oh, who wouldn't love Beef, right?
Hey, Chase, I need a favor.
Favor? It's not enough of a favor getting you this job working with those stupid pieces of. Oh, who's this, huh? Who's this little guy?
See, even Chase is like, oh, who's this? I would be the same way. I'd be like, oh, who's this? I'm an absolute sucker for dogs. If I saw Beef, I'd be like, oh my gosh. I'd be like going to him and petting him, and I'd be I'd just, Beef is so cute.
And he's the favor. You mind keeping an eye out? I feel bad leaving him at home, but I don't want anything happening to him.
Robert, I would literally let everyone here melt in eternal hell, including you, before anything happens to this dog.
Oh, what's your name, little guy?
My name's Beef and I'm naked.
Oh, no, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like. Robert, you got a sec?
Sure, yeah.
You be a good boy for Chase, Beef. You be a good boy.
What's up?
About the other day, with Phenomenon.
Oh, yeah. How's dinner?
Oh, it was awkward. It's why I didn't want you to come. Phenomenon and I broke up.
So you're single then?
Over Tokyo Dream Sushi?
It's just... the timing felt right. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta shake up.
That's always bothered me. That's how she said that. I'm like, no, you don't always have to shake things up. You don't. Some people are creatures of habit for a reason. Like, I understand the idea, but it's not a requirement. And she almost makes it sound like it's got to be a requirement, or maybe a requirement for her that she has to shake things up, which is going to lead to something in this episode, which I'll talk about more later. But let's just say I don't really agree with it.
It felt a little impulsive, but maybe it was a long time coming. It's hard to say.
Hey, I'm really sorry to hear that.
It is what it is. But that's actually not what I wanted to talk to you about. I was thinking about it over the weekend, and I'm going to cut someone from the Z team.
Why? Why do you think you have to do that, and that it won't make things worse or cause more harm than good? Because you want to shake things up all over the place?
Or you are, rather. Maybe I'm just looking to shake things up all over the place.
I mean, okay, she did just say that, but still, it's like, again, this is not really something you have to do. And what's more, here's the other problem. This is forced upon us. We don't get to be like, no, I'm choosing not to cut somebody because I think it'll be bad. No, we have to make this choice. We don't. And then here's the problem. Later on, we're gonna get criticized for the like, well, you cut somebody. It's like, and you almost want to be like, but I didn't want to. I was forced to. And this is some part of my issue with Telltale games. They at times will force choices on you and then like completely scold you for it later on. Like try to make you feel bad for it, no matter which choice you make. And this is so like when I hear them say like every choice matters. No, certain choices matter. Some, not every choice. Some choices won't matter, but that's because you also at times will straight up force the choice on the player as opposed to giving them the option whether or not they want to make this choice or not. Obviously, this is a very narrative, story-driven game compared to an actual RPG, like, let's say, Baldur's Gate or Dragon Age, but I think you guys get my point. I got issues with the way this episode goes and this direction.
Create a sense of urgency.
You sure about that?
Well, less sure now. You think it's a bad idea?
Yes.
I'm just not sure how it'll play out.
The reality is, cutting someone towards the bottom of the leaderboards will show everyone we're serious.
I'll let the team know.
Oh, I already did.
I suppose it'll be an interesting shift.
Remember what he said in the previous episode. You have to treat these guys for what they are right now, which is a bunch of villains. And you know why? Because them going from being villains to heroes doesn't happen overnight. You have to approach this in a specific way, which is what Robert is doing. And he knows that, and he understands that, and he's being good at that. But now this happens. And this is unfortunately going to, like I said, do more harm than good when it didn't even have to happen.
Yeah. She ain't bad. Those three ain't.
Did you come over here to tell me that? Because it's almost exactly the information a leaderboard gives you.
Actually smart. I came over to tell you that one of your team members is in need of assistance.
Sonar, you alright? Why are you sending a distress call when you haven't left the building?
Could you send a locksmith downstairs?
What happened?
Coop seduced me.
No. I said, hey, say want to say something cool and then handcuffed you to a squat rack.
But you said it with a hot voice, so I assumed you meant boobs.
Okay.
I wonder how much crap Charlie has gotten about the whole, like, boobs thing. I don't know. I don't know how often that kind of thing might be with him or on his channel. I have no idea. I'm not that much of a follower of his. I am only aware of him from a few clips here and there, and then, of course, people mentioning him when they recognize his voice. So I'm just like, how like in the recording studio, how many times do they be like, all right, can we get you to say that again and really say boobs like over and over just to mess with him? I don't know.
Okay, team, I know Blazer mentioned someone's getting cut, but don't let that distract you from doing a good job out there. That's what you'll be judged on.
What a bunch of bull.
Sorry, what's bull?
Judgy bull.
How is that?
Yeah, only God can judge me.
Okay, false. I'm judging you right now.
Bullshit. It's not like you gotta deal with this kind of bullshit.
Also false. Of course I'm being judged along with the rest of you. Do you not know what a job is? What the hell is going
None
on?
of us have had real jobs, dude. How is this a surprise to you?
All right, fine. Just ignore the pressure and do your jobs. You don't need to be first. You just can't be last.
What about me?
That's right, Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you're last.
Can somebody go down to the gym and help Bat?
Who?
Don't ask.
Losing feeling in my hand, and not in a fun, kinky way.
So I should also mention something else. And I'm not entirely sure if it's actually showing it. I guess it's not. Hold on just a second. No. Alright. Maybe I'll be able to show it in this shift here.
There was an altercation with my team and a monster down at the beach, and there's some debris of... There's body parts left behind.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I was just double checking a couple things about this particular shift here. Let's just say we're going to see a bit more... Well, I think I'll just actually let it speak for itself, if I'll be entirely honest. Let's see.
You look, different.
You mean better?
Oh yeah, this is also Golem's power. On a call with 2 slots, certain slots may grant +2 to stat, -1 to others when Golem is assigned. So like...
Oh, hey.
Oh.
I'm gone.
No.
Okay. Never mind. I was trying to avoid this, but I forget that sometimes they just insert themselves into these.
Oh my God. I didn't know dogs could be so huge and menacing.
Man, that's the meanest animal I've ever met.
So, he trapped Coop in an alley with an angry dog. So, we are going to have her evade it because she has 3-2 mobility. Because I don't think either of these involve those other stats. Although I guess either befriend or entice could also be the int stat, but they're the same stat, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so befriend was charisma.
I've evaded capture by 7 foreign agencies. I can evade a dog.
Uh-huh. You know, this is, really immature, guys.
Serves them right. You let your guard down, you perish.
That's a pretty way to live.
Emphasis on live.
Oh my god. You do realize that sabotaging each other isn't going to guarantee you a spot on the team, right? Idiots.
There we go.
Oh, great job.
Worked out. That's good to know.
There's a drug deal happening at the Torrance airport right now. I think you should send the bat guy. He seems right for the job.
No problemo.
Uh-huh.
Give him hell.
Right back at ya. Drug bust? Yeah, my 2 favorite things.
drugs and boobs.
I'm trying to do this shift in a very specific way.
So, Turtle fans moved in, flipped a grill, started a fight, and ruined a bunch of hot dogs.
Consider it done.
Close your eyes. You're not gonna like what you see anyway. 25.
What?
This is our 25th time being paired together.
Yeah, but who's counting?
I am.
Oh, yeah. I guess so.
I'll, be right back. Just gotta go powder my cocaine.
Dude, you promised me you were gonna cut back.
Oh, sorry, hold on a second. I was curious about something. Okay.
I will, right after this bump. And like 4 more bumps.
Been a while since I had to call in a coke-related favor, but this was worth it for sure.
Oh, you.
Half man, half bat, all freak.
Hell.
Ugh.
You keep trying to touch me with the weird, clammy hands.
These dudes are wearing like actual robes. Are they wizards?
Well, I definitely shouldn't have her run. It's either play the part or fight your way out because they're both the same stat. The question is, which one requires more of that stat? I'm going to have her fight because I don't remember how much that actually requires in terms of like... it's neither one.
Ugh, I need a shower. A long one.
That was my bad.
And here I thought I was getting rusty.
Hold on a second. Yes, I am peeking at the build stuff for the characters.
We followed the drug traffickers to their base near the refinery. Let's shut them down for good.
Fine. Nothing beats the original, but this will have to do.
Hey, my grandma just got scammed by someone claiming they work for you guys. She gave them her credit card numbers, social security numbers, all the bad numbers.
On it.
Wait for me, baby.
Come on, Slowpoke.
I'm not f***ing around, alright? Ready, set, fire.
I don't have a thing for that now. Not yet. Yeah, I knew the stats were not going to be good for that, unfortunately. But, fortunately, it still worked.
Well, that's a pleasant surprise.
I usually build Golem with lots of vigor. And yeah. So actually it recommends 2 different builds here. Either a balanced support or a pure tank. I usually go with the tank route. So I usually like to build into his vigor as well.
You got someone that can figure out how to stop a landslide?
Stand aside.
As hot and threatening as that sounds, I'm not going anywhere. We're tied for the bottom. With Invisigal.
Not for long.
So, yeah. Sometimes they will force these pairings, even if you don't want them to.
Sonar, you have signed your death warrant.
Worth it. Next time, Don't promise a man boobs.
No one promised you anything. That was nothing. You should really see my butterfly stroke. Ugh!
What happened?
She's fine. Just walked into my sword with her face a little bit.
I don't believe in punching women, but I do believe in punching demons.
Yeah, try it.
What do they recommend for sonar? An adaptive support build. Huh. Interesting. I guess also more charisma is good as well.
Everybody should step back.
God! I'd be impressed by this if I wasn't in ever-increasing pain.
That's the power of sound, baby.
A children's toy? It's actually pretty brilliant, damn.
Tailgate Brawl has turned into the Mascot Inquisition. I cannot outrun them forever. This suit is too hot. Help!
Oh, wait.
Fine, fine.
Catch up and protect. Okay. In that case...
Got it. Hey, did you get that video I sent you?
Dude, you sent me like 500.
It's the one with the karate dog.
Oh, I need to see that right now.
Hey, Robert. I'm pretty sure I've got the scammer on the line.
Hey, so like my friend's boyfriend was like bragging about how he pretends to be SDN and scams people. He's a real piece of
Uh-huh. Alright, we'll just hack him then. I have seen advertisements for a show that's all about like getting back at those scammers.
Let's see where this is.
Like actually like legit like tricking them and getting back at them for all they do, which is fantastic. I love seeing that.
Okay, none over here. Warmer. Nearly there. Got him.
Can we get some help over here? The lot is packed. No one moved in like an hour.
A Vanco Cybertrain with precious cargo aboard is minutes away from colliding with the stopped freight at the station.
Yeah. What's a guy gotta do to rise up the ranks around here?
Make some room, everybody. Clear the way.
Bad coming through.
There we go.
That's the gravy, baby.
So I don't think it's showing it yet, but there's supposed to be an extra stat that pops up with them. But it's probably for next time. Which is a shame I can't build progress on it now, but if you know it ahead of time, it actually helps out with this particular shift.
Okay, I know y'all saw that. Don't be jealous. It's okay.
What do they recommend for flambe? Like, I usually just go full on charisma for prism. Then yeah, they recommend going up to like 6, but then also getting some for some other stats as well. What about flambe? What do they recommend for him? Huh, I actually don't see one for flambe. Hold on. No, there isn't one for flambe. Huh, that's interesting. I guess it doesn't matter. That's very interesting. There is no, like, top tier build for flambe. That's actually a little funny.
On fuego. Ding ding!
Burglar spotted, headed towards the alley on Full Street.
I'll handle this. Stay out of my way.
Off.
What are you doing, Invisigal?
Not getting cut?
It's like you said. The way to win this leaderboard
Game is to not lose, right?
Yeah, that's not what I said.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
Like how he or she basically looks like magic from Rivals.
Yeah, so the perp that just ran by was lightning struck. This is now the second time that you let him get away.
That's crazy.
Oh, chill out!
She's like, dude, can't you make a joke?
I'd normally say cut her, but the way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team. You need a reset, Robbie.
All Z team back to base and in the conference room in 20 minutes.
What I love about this with Robert is that he is actually trying to get this to work. Whereas I like Chase, but he's often been like, screw all them, screw all this, you know. Not willing to give it any kind of chance at all. And Robert is actually trying to make this work.
Anyone else think this is a waste of time?
Yeah, I know.
What are we doing here? What's the point of this?
I'd rather be somewhere else.
I had 1,000 better things to do. There are so many good reruns I could be watching right now.
I was about to hit the gym to give Teresa and Susan a good bit of a workout.
Can everybody take a seat so we can get started?
I'm sorry. I was listening to what Punch Up just said, and I'm just picturing Jacksepticeye saying, I'm going to give Teresa and Susan a good workout. Man. I also love the fact that he has recently said, after he played the game, that he is absolutely down to come back if they actually do a season 2 for this. I mean, I am a fan of Jack, and it's no wonder why a lot of people are fans of Jack. You know, like he is one of my absolute faves. I love his playthroughs, I love his reactions, and I love his job voicing Punch Up in this. I think he does such a fantastic job. I just would have loved to have been there for the recording sessions, just because I would have been laughing so much from some of these things I'm hearing him say.
Hey, can I get your attention, please? I would like to get started. So...
Oh, looks like this got the power of flying.
Oh, Bobby boy, watch where you're going, huh?
Oh, serves you right.
Okay, it's time to establish ourselves as the supervillain leader. And show them we've had enough.
I understand you're big, but you need to be considerate of the people around you.
Have a seat.
I'll sit on the floor.
Suit yourself.
But it's back now because everyone so
What's going on?
Oh, I offered him a seat.
I'm just wearing like a pair of You don't really have to think about it. It's like I don't have to wear 2 layers and then.
So we getting this party started?
Yeah, what's this out? Let's go. Come on. Wasting my time. Let's go.
Okay. As you know, by the end of today, one of you will be cut from the Z team.
This is bullshit.
You said that already.
Cut me from a job I didn't want in the first place.
Miss Blazer, maybe if you gave us a dispatcher who knew what they were doing, you wouldn't have to throw no one out.
Hey, Nikki Mirage, I'm standing right here.
This is another reason I love Robert. He's got some good comebacks and burns for these guys. I love that he is not shying away from them and just immediately taking charge here and being like, hey, you want to say something? You say it to me. No, okay, my camera's fine. I just realized I made it shake. But I love that he is just immediately just putting that stuff down. Like, hey, you want to say something about me? You say it to my face while I'm right here in the room. You don't talk about me as if I'm not here.
You can talk to me.
I wasn't talking to you. Which weak superhero team did you come from? Geek Squad?
Doesn't matter where I'm from, Cardi C. What matters...
Another great, like, I'm going to make sure that I let you know that I am going to mock your whole persona if you keep doing this.
Is I'm here to figure out who stays and who goes.
Yeah, chill out, lady. Ha ha. Let the man talk.
Okay, whoa.
You talking you hipster mother over here looking like Mumford all his sons.
That was funny. See? We're just busting.
Keep talking. You won't have your tiny inbred left to bust.
Ask next time, or there won't be a next time.
Don't threaten me, you butter knife.
Okay, I'll make this quick. Most people will look around this room and see a bunch of villains. Not even the super kind, just plain run-of-the-mill vanilla villains. But that's not what I see. Because lucky for you, I'm not most people. When I look around this room, what I see is potential.
Got there in the end.
Unfortunately for you, it's a curse. Because there isn't a thing in the universe that goes more wasted than potential. And despite how common it is, no one seems to forget. It's what they whisper when you leave the room. Oh, so-and-so had so much potential. It follows you forever. I'm here to help you lift the curse of potential by getting you to do something with it.
I've never heard someone word it that way before, but that's a very fascinating way to look at it. The curse of potential. Never heard that before, but I actually love the way that's put because the way he worded that and described it, that was fantastic. That whole thing about like, oh, so-and-so had so much potential, how it always follows you. It's like, man, they had so much potential. He's so right about that.
You're all part of the Phoenix program. Any of you know what a Phoenix is?
Ooh, city in Arizona.
Yeah, the sweltering of America.
Nah, if Florida's the then Louisiana's gotta be the
Chase. Also, have y'all never seen any of the X-Men stuff? How do you not know what a Phoenix is if you've seen the X-Men stuff?
Just, position.
The Phoenix,
sorry,
according to legend, is a beautiful bird of prey that was so tired of its immortality, it tricked the sun god into dropping a spark on its nest to set it ablaze, burning it to...
I want to point out, you're noticing that Beef is sniffing, and then he sneezes. Remember that. That's an indicator about something.
But instead of dying, the Phoenix emerged from ash, reborn. All of you in this room are Phoenixes, and it's obvious what that means. But for you dumb ones, I'll spell it out. The Phoenix symbolizes redemption. It's what you're here for. It's what connects everyone in this room. To burn up who you were, to become who you were meant to be.
Phoenix is also a lame band my lame roommate listens to.
You're late.
I like that band.
You would. What are you talking about? I was here the whole time. I turned invisible, genius, remember?
Great. then you know we're cutting someone, and you, Miss Hot Topic Sale, are at the bottom of the leaderboard.
This is another thing I love about what Robert's doing. He's not holding back on, like, insulting them, saying things like, hey, for you dumb ones, I'll spell it out. Again, he's trying to establish himself as the head of the villains here. He knows he's in a room of villains, and he has to get them to see that same energy from him so that they respect him. And he's not holding back on anybody, including Invisigal, with like the names and the insults and such, to get their attention, to get them to follow him, to really listen to him, because they haven't been doing that up at this point. This is where we're going to see that's going to change from here on out.
Have a better second shift.
I need this job.
What for, Coupe? We all know you'll just be working the roulette wheel.
That's a croupier, you idiot.
The croupier? I'm just saying, you're a degenerate gambler.
And that's probably why she says she needs the job, Punch Up. If she says she needs the job, it's probably because she wants the money for more gambling. If that's what you're implying. Also, really, Robert, with more of the Twinkies. But after that last shift, I don't blame him for being like, look, I need my Twinkies.
Great speech back there, Robert.
Thanks.
All right, everyone, you heard the man. Get out there and do some stellar dispatching. You got this. My client requires protection while he does some shopping.
I remember this man, and he's right to be paranoid. Secret police hired me 3 years ago to kill him. He off the wrong dictator, who shall remain nameless.
Oi, my eyes are down here. Heading straight there. Right after I...
Hey, Vizzy. I just got Robert's joke.
What joke?
Offered me a seat? I just got it. That was funny.
Bro, that was like 3 hours ago.
There you go.
I think that went pretty well.
All right. And I'm curious, do they recommend... Let's see. All right, so yeah. Vigor and then combat, of course. Charisma, getting it up to like 3 or 4. I actually already have that, so now let's go and get his combat up as well. There we go.
Some just cut me in line at the Utopia concert. I've been here for 12 hours.
Utopia's a hack.
I like her.
You basic bat. You've got super hearing and you use it to listen to a girl who knows 4 chords and can't write a song to save her life.
Say what you want. It's catchy.
Unbelievable. You smell weird.
Trying on a new cologne?
Well, stop trying then.
Huh.
Yo, Mal, what kind of music you got in your heavy rotation right now?
You know, honestly, it's a lot of ska, but I had like a really big techno yodeling phase recently too.
Dang. Anything good you'd recommend?
Depends. Do you like the sensation of your ears bleeding?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, all for me.
I don't think I've ever actually sent Coop on this particular one to see what the power is, but, you know.
Music to my ears.
So you finally noticed. I'm perfect.
So you'll also notice something else there. This right here. So synergy is a thing where certain characters are paired up well, and each time you increase their synergy, it increases the chance that they will succeed in missions when they get sent together. They don't get any extra abilities or upgrades or powers out of it, but you'll notice the increase in mission success chance go up when you put them together. So yeah, one of the pair-ups here is Prism with Flambe. Sonar question mark, but it's actually Sonar with Malevola. Golem is with Invisigal, and Punch Up is with Coop.
Watch me burn.
I think there's some kind of cult recruiting outside my store. They're creeping everyone out.
Yep, on it.
Oh, sick.
I know, right?
So usually anything involving a cult, you probably want to go ahead and send Malevola. Because then she'll be like, yeah, persuade them to leave.
Supporters of Chard. Yeah, I know just what to say. I will have them running for the hills in no time.
So yeah, there's the synergy for that right there.
Time to freak some f***ers out.
There's a bunch of men in the basement of the Giga Burger for some kind of fight club. I don't know how they got here, but they need to go.
There's been fighting tourneys ever since the first chimp made a fist. You're crazy if you think you can shut this down.
Going in. I love a symmetrical stage picture.
My client requires protection at lunch with the governor of California.
But he's still alive. Are you going soft on us, Coop?
Please. They couldn't pay. So, I canceled the job. No cash, no kill. So far, SDN's always paid on time and in full, so as long as the check's clear, I will kill or protect as they see fit.
I thought they didn't let us kill people around here.
As they see fit.
See, it went up by
Word on the
5%.
street is the tourney just relocated. Coop would know where.
I'm on it.
How'd you manage this one?
I don't want to talk about it.
And I believe that build for Invisigal, again, I'm just kind of like, now I just kind of can't help but want to actually try out these builds and see them in action. So get her combat to up to like 6, and her mobility up to 5, and her int to 4. Okay. So I've got her mobility up to 5. Alright, so I now need to go ahead and get her. Well, her int is already at 2. Alright, her vigor is at 2. Alright, so we actually go ahead and we can go ahead and up her int, I guess, to 3, and then we'll also work on her combat. Now, as for Golem, I'm pretty sure it was like, go ahead and keep getting his, yeah. The vigor up to 6, combat up to 5, yeah.
I've learned from my sources that the next tournament will be held at the refinery in 1 hour.
That's some Come on, Robert, send me in to compete. I'll win so hard. We'll bankrupt every bookie in Torrance. Out of me way. All right, I'm ready.
Punch up. You will be magnificent.
Let's learn to fly. Well, officially. Legally. Your flight-capable heroes need a flight license.
Alright, I'm going to pick Flambe, and there's a reason for that.
Coop, you think the SDN can be bribed? Maybe this whole leaderboard thing goes away.
Bribes? Doubtful. But how do you think they feel about menacing threats?
No.
Desperate.
Alright, Coop. Alright, so now Flambe flies to call locations, greatly reducing the travel time.
My
Except when he's
client
on back for the first time.
protection at the Torrance Pier.
Solid.
And if SDN disagrees with me, they're more than welcome to come on. Lindsay, send our address.
Okay.
Probably not the best version of sonar we could have sent. I don't know. Let's hold off for just a moment.
Refreshing.
Yo, Flambe.
Man.
Position at the top of the leaderboard.
Don't be jealous.
I took a little.
All right. No. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I hate that I missed that. That was so stupid.
Great speech back there, Robert.
Thanks.
All right, everyone, you heard the man. Get out there and do some stellar dispatching. You got this. My client requires protection while he does some shopping.
I remember this man, and he's right to be paranoid. Secret police hired me 3 years ago to kill him. He off the wrong dictator who shall remain nameless.
Hey, Vizzy. I just got Robert's joke.
What joke?
Offered me a seat? I just got it. That was funny.
Are
Bro,
you
that was like
serious?
3 hours ago.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is some ridiculous RNG right there. That is some ridiculous dice rolling right
Great
there.
speech back there, Robert.
Holy moly.
Thanks.
All right, everyone, you heard the man. Get out there and do some stellar dispatching. You got this. My client requires protection while he does some shopping.
I remember this man, and he's right to be paranoid. Secret police hired me 3 years ago to kill him.
Alright, this time we're going to just go ahead and
Off
send
the
him
wrong
all.
dictator who shall remain nameless.
Hey, Vizzy. I just got Robert's joke.
What joke?
Offered me a seat? I just got it. That was funny.
Bro, that was
There
like
we go.
3 hours ago.
Okay.
Some just cut me in line at the Utopia concert. I've been here for 12 hours.
Utopia's a hat.
Actually, hold
I
on.
like her.
You basic fat. You've got super hearing and you use it to listen to a girl who knows 4 chords and can't write a song to save her life.
Say what you want. It's catchy.
Unbelievable.
I'm just curious about what Coop's option is, just because I don't think I've ever actually
Yo, Mal,
done
what
that.
kind of music you got in your heavy rotation right now?
You know, honestly, it's a lot of ska, but I had like a really big techno yodeling phase recently too.
Dang. Anything good you'd recommend?
Depends. Do you like the sensation of your ears bleeding?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, all for me.
Cut the cutter. Because she pulled out a knife and
I'm
several
confused.
knives.
I thought that would be more difficult.
I think there's some kind of cult recruiting outside my store. They're creeping everyone out.
Yeah, this cult is definitely on the going to hell list. Supporters of Chard. Yeah, I know just what to say. I will have them running for the hills in no time. Delicious.
Sorry that I keep going back to this little page here. Huh. Interesting. So they want me to focus on int with Malala.
There's a bunch of men in the basement of the Giga Burger for some kind of fight club. I don't know how they got here, but they need to go.
There's been fighting tourneys ever since the first chimp made a fist. You're crazy if you think you can shut this down. Mark my words, we ain't stopping nothing. So you might as well send me in.
My client requires protection at lunch with the governor of California.
But he's still alive. Are you going soft on us, Coop?
Please. They couldn't pay. So, I canceled the job. No cash, no kill. So far, SDN's always paid on time and in full, so as long as the check's clear, I will kill or protect as they see fit.
I thought they didn't let us kill people around here.
As they see fit.
Word on the street is the attorney just relocated. Coop would know where.
I'm on it.
I'm your hero, baby.
Yeah, today and every day.
I've learned from my sources that the next tournament will be held at the refinery in 1 hour.
Alright.
Come on, Robert, send me in to compete. I'll win so hard. We'll bankrupt every bookie in Torrance.
Hold on. Let me make sure that,
Let's learn to fly. Well, officially. Legally. Your flight-capable heroes need a flight license.
All right, I'm ready.
Punch up. You will be magnificent.
Coop, you think the SDN can be bribed? Maybe this whole leaderboard thing goes away.
Bribes? Doubtful. But how do you think they feel about menacing threats?
No.
Desperate.
My client requires protection at the Torrance Pier.
What's up, big guy?
Hey, what's up, little lady?
And if SDN disagrees with me, they're more than welcome to come on. Lindsay, send our address.
Cool.
Cool. He's usually so insightful. He's really fallen off since his divorce.
Gotta disarm him, huh? Just like Granny. Didn't even see me coming.
Yo, Flambe! About your position at the top of the leaderboard.
Don't be jealous.
I took a little peek at your file. Apparently you've contained more fires than anyone else on the team.
I'm like a psychic, man. I can sense where they're going to be before they happen.
Listen, there's a lot of potential here for a good housing insurance scheme. You just need a middleman. I could be your guy.
Ah, interesting. You know, if I'm ever in the market for a rat with wings, I know where to find you.
you know, your bat guy. Just saying.
Well, hold up. Hold the up. Punch. You and Coop took out 12 guys in 2 minutes?
Oh, back in the day, our personal best was 14.
14 guys. What the Ow.
Punch-Up's got a, special technique. Real classy stuff. Maybe if you ask nice, I'll tell you about it.
My lips are sealed.
Well said, friend.
Alright, hold on. Let me double check what they... Let's see. So this is called the Precision Striker build. So you build up her combat and her mobility, along with some int. And we'll, of course, also build up some combat with Punch Up as well. Whoops. There you go.
You owe me one.
Add it to me tab.
Lightning struck spotted. Urgent care on Bakersfield Street.
Easy enough.
Well, the only two I can
Watch
send
me
right
whip
now.
this amateur's.
There we go.
Help me help you.
Solid pitch. I'm in.
I have nobody at the moment. Come on. Finish resting up. There we go.
I'm at the Torrance Bank and there's these guys with masks and guns.
Not interested.
Oh, come on.
New me?
I don't have his power. I mean, he's the only option I have right now. Otherwise, I lose. Otherwise, this mission disappears.
I love rock climbers. They're handsy.
Okay, she's refusing the training. Okay.
Solid.
I'm turning up.
Okay, so Prism's build. So you get her charisma up to 6, and then you get combat up to 5. Okay.
On fuego.
Alright, let me see. Who do I want to get the training? So you can also look up these powers in advance if you want to really plan like which ones you actually want. Unfortunately, I can't give Invisigal the one I really want for her because she's refusing to go. However, there is one that Malevola has I really, really like.
Alright, on my way.
So I'm going to go into Malevola. Alright, we'll do some hacking. Interesting. Those are some lucky guesses right there. Holy moly. I just realized I think it's based on the directions for the upcoming path. That's what the passcode was there. There we go. Alright, and so I believe we get his combat up as well. Am I mistaken on that? Yeah, we get his combat up to 5. Okay. Alright, so, Malevola's powers. After healing a hero, she reveals the stats of the next call that she is assigned to. She can literally show you, this is what you need to cover for the next call. It's really, really helpful. I don't think I've tried this portal ritual one. Now, I'm watching, I keep checking out different playthroughs of this game. I am watching, one of the playthroughs I'm watching, somebody did pick this. I haven't seen them use it yet. So I think when I see this, I'll probably have a better idea on whether or not to use it. I just find this to be very, very useful. At times, it can be very, very helpful. Just to let you know, this is what you need to do. I don't know how useful this portal thing is. It's once per shift. This is not limited to just one per shift. So this is one of my favorites that she has, so I'm going to go with this one. I like being able to visually see, you know, oh, those are the stats I got to cover for this. Okay.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
This is weird. It's like we're working. What's the word?
20
As
successes.
a team.
Uh-huh. Baby, that's got a name. It's teamwork.
Isn't that like a sex thing?
What type of sex thing would that be?
It's not really safe for work, you know. I'll text it to you. One sec.
Oh, damn, boy. That's some teamwork, all right?
Okay. All right. We get it, Flambe. We get it. Charisma, huh? Who could benefit from this when it comes to, like, because I keep peeking at these builds. Like, who actually, like, obviously, you know, okay. Punch Up, if I can get it to 3 or 4, that'd be fine for him. Same thing with Malevola. Huh, it actually recommends getting Golem's charisma up to 3 or 4 as well. Let me see. Alright, so she has 3 charisma. He has 4 charisma. Alright, let's give this to Golem.
Invisiga, where are you going?
Are you smoking in a playground? The wrong with you?
There you go. One more strike against me. You gotta get rid of somebody, right? I'm making it easy for you.
No, you're quitting. You're not making it easy for me.
I want you guys to also notice his headset. Those buttons on the side there, you've noticed them, right? When they've been lit up when he's been talking. We've seen the green and the blue one lit. Now all of a sudden you'll notice the red one is lit. Now we haven't been told about like how that works. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to notice that.
You're making it easy for you.
You don't get it. Some people are born to be heroes. I'm not one of them. I tried. Just wasn't meant to be.
Meant to be? What are you talking about?
Blazer, Phenomenon, they have hero powers. Strong, out there for all to see.
Flying through the sky. Nothing to hide.
What's your point?
I have f***ing villain powers. I can turn invisible and skulk in the shadows. My powers let me steal and watch famous people. Being a villain is my fate. It's in the stars. In the same way that blonde Blazer was always meant to be a hero.
You make your own destiny.
Where'd you get that? Kung Fu Panda?
Lion King.
Boomer.
Scorpion King as well. I'm not kidding. Dwayne The Rock Johnson as the Scorpion King literally says that very line in the movie. I make my own destiny. Think about how many movies have that line. Make your own destiny. Like, like he says, like, okay, like, also, Boomer, come on, Lion King. I mean, who doesn't love Lion King? Come on.
I think it's in Trolls too, also.
All fine films with a fine message.
I will admit I haven't seen Trolls 2, so I can't agree on that because I haven't seen it yet.
Been a hero, okay? You have no idea what I'm dealing with.
Oh, get out of here. At least you were born with powers. I don't have So according to your dumb theory, I should be an accountant.
You aren't far off.
Again, I want to point out, she's an asthmatic. She has to hold her breath to use her invisibility powers. She has an inhaler. She has asthma. And she's smoking. I legit want to know from anybody in real life who has asthma whether or not they would ever consider smoking and how devastating that would be to smoke as an asthmatic.
Fate, destiny, not having powers, seasonal depression, none of these things kept me
From being a hero before. And they won't keep me from being a hero again. Oh my god. You want to talk about fate?
That lightning struck been on a spree is 2 blocks from your location. Maybe the third time's the charm.
I told you. I'm out.
You really want to let this idiot get one over on you a third time?
What makes you think it'd be any different?
The day's not done. Get this guy and it could make a difference.
He stole a roll of pennies out of the cash register at Granny's. I don't think he's moving the needle.
Oh, he's about to steal $250,000 of jewelry.
Oh,
Respect.
So go move the needle.
Or are you just gonna sit there and subject kids to secondhand smoke?
Don't do it. Don't give that kid a cigarette.
he's the one I bummed it from. What's the address?
Shut the up!
You ain't worried about a hero crashing the party?
Nah. Load that up.
Oh, hi, Liam O'Brien.
Huh? Where's your boy? You, donut girl. You sure you want to do this again?
Is that you, donut boy? Lurking in chat?
Invisigal, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just help me find this.
Got him. He's at your 5 o'clock.
It's not fair that you can see me, but I can't see you.
I'm flying blind here. I can't see anything. Great. Give me a second to tap into this.
You know, I see Robert with his headset, and I don't feel so bad about using this type of headset anymore.
All right. A little more tricky.
Sure, take your time.
So yeah,
I need quiet.
That thing up there is an antivirus. If it hits, it resets. So once I free this thing, I gotta move because it's gonna start chasing me immediately.
What? What is it?
Antivirus. There you are.
That was an easy one, but it's gonna get harder later.
Got it. I can see again.
Well, that makes one of us. So where the hell is he?
I can't see him from this camera. Let me try get another one online. That's right.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go.
He's at your 7.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
He's heading your way.
Invisigal, I got a plan.
And I'm going to dramatically hold off and wait to tell you what it is until I'm done hacking.
Got you.
Come on. Come on. Down here. That's it. Come on.
You.
Oh boy.
Got it. On the count of 3, I'm going to turn on the main overhead lights, which should temporarily blind him.
Giving you a chance to take him out.
1,
2,
3.
Those are some pretty strong pearls. Hey, she got him.
I'm no hero. No, let me try that again.
No.
Now you see me? Wait,
Now, come
what
on.
about
You can do better. Come on.
lights out, thunder?
There you go. Knew you had a good one-liner in you.
That's the one. Would have been better if you said it first.
Right, because lightning, thunder, struck. So close.
Hey, Bengal boy! More like Bengal boy!
Hey, Bengal boy, you!
Way to go!
Why are those not bang?
Isn't this what you were going for?
Yeah, but I didn't think it would work. I don't get it.
So, this one keeps the comm line one-on-one. This one connects to the whole team. And this one goes out to the entire branch.
Good job.
Yeah, you got off light. One dispatcher broadcast the details of his botched circumcision.
Oh.
HR nightmare.
Mm.
Did you mean all that? You really think she has a shot? All that stuff about fate sounded good, but I don't know if you were just saying what you thought she needed to hear.
Yeah, everyone has a shot. People are who they choose to be. If Invisigal wants this, she has to commit. It's too easy to quit when you're not good at something.
It's a steep learning curve.
Yeah, that was great.
This mission was textbook.
Genuinely, dude, I'm really happy for you.
So, it's between Sonar and Coop.
What? That's not no. Invisigal's still at the bottom of the board.
Oh, the one in the bullpen? That thing updates every hour. Invisigal moved up. Catching lightning struck really gave her a huge boost.
Bangle boy? Really?
The donut shop escape, slipping past Malevola, now the jewelry store, really bumped up the wanted levels.
It's like missing the free throw on purpose to get the putback.
Yeah, exactly. I don't watch football, but I get it.
Because it's the wrong sport. Get it? Also, Robert, I think the more accurate comparison here would have been, this would be like you miss the free throw, you go back to the 3-point line, someone knocks, like picture what happened between the Lakers and Kings back in 2002, where the rebound goes out to them at the 3-point line and then they hit the 3 after missing the free throw. So you trade 1 point for 3 points. That's more probably what this does, because if you look at the point differential before this happened, like Sonar and Coop were like at 71 and Invisigal was like at 47. That's a lot of points. And this vaulted her above the two of them. That's why we have this choice now. That's a big leap.
Look, I know I'm not supposed to play favorites here, but even if she was on the bottom, I'm not sure I'd have let you cut her.
Then it's a good thing she's not.
Yeah. So, these two are now tied for last place. Who do we cut? Sonar or Coop? It's your call.
Like I said earlier, I wish there was a third option for this. I wish there was a third option where Robert says, you know what? I don't want to cut any of them. Why don't we just, after all we established and after the good second shift we had where they're coming together as a team, I know you were trying to, like, make them understand that this is, that, you know, the whole cutting them will make sure that they know that we mean business, that we're taking this seriously. I think they've gotten the message already. And that was evident in their second shift. They showed that they were understood how serious this was, but that they were actually wanting to make this work and, you know, pull together and such and come together as a team. And now we're about to break that up and ruin the synergy between this team by cutting one of them. Because keep in mind, we're not just going to be cutting one of them, we're also going to be getting backlash from whoever is close to the one we cut. That's the other thing that they don't make clear here. And here's the other thing, and I've been saying this about Blazer. Blazer is unfortunately taking this from a very straightforward corporate point of view and mindset. Like, after we make our decision, she's like, all right, I'll get started on the paperwork. And I'm like, that's what you're focused on with this kind of thing right here. You're not thinking about the consequences or what's going to happen or what they're going to do as a result. No, you're thinking about the paperwork and how this is all by the book. And she's very, like, in that corporate mindset of, well, this is just business. And as we're going to see later on, this is not just business, because there are going to be severe consequences from us having to make this decision and this choice. And honestly, a lot of what happens later could have been avoided had Robert just put his foot down and said, you know what? We're not cutting somebody, because I'm not going to ruin and break up what we just fix and establish today. I got this team to work together and really come together as a group, and you're now making me have to completely toss all that out the window with this choice. In hindsight, I think that this is a terrible forced choice upon Robert. I'm not saying it's badly written. What I'm saying is that I think just from a role playing game perspective. I know this is not a full on RPG. It's a Telltale game, but this is not the first time in a Telltale game where I've been given a choice and I hated the choice I was having to make. Legit. I understand this adds replayability. This adds to the idea of playing through more than once, so you can see what happens if you choose the other one, which I have done. So, anyways, all right. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I guess I have to decide. I've really been going back and forth on this. Because it's not just about like who I want to keep and who I want to deal with later, but also how it affects whoever they were close to on the team as well. And if I'll be, and I will agree on a lot of people's assessment that the easier choice here is cutting Coop. It's not necessarily that Sonar is more useful, because if I'll be entirely honest, his flipping back and forth between Bat and Hybrid at times can be frustrating, because sometimes you may need him for that int and charisma, and oh, he's in his Bat form, so I don't get that right now. So there is that. But at the same time, also, there can be something really good about having him, especially if you get the flying training. Now, I actually already did that with Flambe because I was holding off on choosing one or the other because I knew this choice was coming. I hadn't committed to either one yet, and that's why I hadn't chosen them for hero training or any of that other stuff yet, because I hadn't invested really anything into either of them yet, because I'm still, even at this moment, still undecided. Here's the thing. I think it actually does make more sense for Coop to be the villainous type, as opposed to Sonar. But I'll be honest, it's actually interesting seeing Sonar go the villain route. I think Charlie, or Moist Critical, however he goes by, I think he may have had some fun. I would love to ask him, how much fun did you have doing the lines for when Sonar gets cut and he ends up being a villain? Because spoilers, he's gonna go villain route after this. If we cut him, he goes. Whoever we cut goes the villain route for the rest of this game. And I'm just picturing Moist Critical probably having some fun with the lines. And that's one of the reasons why I want to show y'all at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this run or not, because again, I'm still deciding it to this very moment if I'm going to have Sonar be a villain or not, because again, Moist Critical, I think, has fun when he gets to do the villain lines in this. And the fights are different, but they actually have some very interesting moments and some interesting shots. I'm not going to say what, but let's just say that even though Coop is probably more terrifying as a villain in this, Sonar is actually kind of fun as a villain in this. If you cut him and he goes villain. And they do try to really do a good job of really showcasing that and utilizing him as a villain. But they also, of course, do the same thing with Coop as well. But, of course, there's also the other aspect that I mentioned, which is whoever you cut, you're also going to upset the person they're close to. So if we cut Coop, Punch Up is going to be really upset with us. If we cut Sonar, Malevola is going to be really upset with us. And there is definitely consequences to that for either one of them. But I will say that when it comes to who you're more willing to not have or upset, that yes, cutting Coop is the easier between the two choices. But it is interesting because when I was doing my second run of this, I was paying, which was the cut Sonar route. I was paying a lot of attention to Coop and seeing how she does if she sticks with us, and then of course how Sonar does, and it's very interesting. It is also, I will say this, the actress who plays Goop, she does have some fun with some of the villain lines. There's a line she says later on, which is actually really funny because it sounds similar to something else. And I know some other players have also really liked it because when the actress was streaming this with Alana Pierce, who voices Malevola, someone commented to her about how much they loved that, and they were like, yeah, no, that was a great line. So also, I love that when they confront you later on about you cutting them, that they're like, "You chose them over me," and then they say something negative about the other, about what they were doing up to this point. It's actually rather funny finding out what the two of them were doing, in the background without us knowing up until it gets revealed later on. I think it's honestly more fun to have Sonar around than Coop, because of course, Moist Critical provides some pretty funny lines as well, and I also think it's less consequential to piss off Punch Up than Malevola, because Punch Up is still. He never comes across as if he's like really like mad at you, like partly because I guess Jacksepticeye at times just has a tough time getting that across. But I don't feel that from Punch Up like I did with Malevola in the other run, where I could tell like she was legit angry with us. And I don't blame her because I already showed you guys the comic where we could see the two of them are close. She's his sponsor, and yeah, no, they're tight. Now, as we'll find out in the comic, they were also tight, very tight, and I probably should use the word tight when it comes to describe, because oh boy, what I saw in that comic. Eesh. But anyways, the point is that you're gonna piss off whoever they are close to. The other funny thing is that they of course can both fly, so the flight training thing. This is why it's like if you choose to train one or teach another to fly or such, it's gonna definitely put you in a bad spot. So, gosh, I am still debating this, even to this very second. Most people, I think, have a tendency to cut Coop because they want, partly because of Moist Critical. I mean, it's very obvious that when you know the voice actors, especially when they are known streamers, you're probably going to have more people have a tendency to pick certain characters based on the voice actors instead. That's actually with another choice that happens later on. If I had a bigger chat, I would probably be considering putting this up for a poll, letting chat vote. But at the moment, the only ones I have peeking their heads in here are my friends Eggs Bennett and Donut Boy. Based on the users in chat I'm seeing here. Hello, both of you. Okay, all right, I decided. I'm cutting Coop.
I support it all the way.
Coop, if I'm honest, she still feels a little...
Evil?
Yeah.
That's too bad. All right, I'll get started on the paperwork.
I'll let her know. Feels important that I do.
Hey, Robert. Great work today.
Coop, I'm sure you already know why I've asked you here.
You would be mistaken.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm letting you go. You're at the bottom of the leaderboards. I guess all those penalties for, cutting people added up. I'm sorry.
But I cheered for Invisigal.
You did. I saw that. That was cool of you.
I only did that because I thought she was being cut.
Oh, that makes sense. A lot of sense, actually. Yeah, well, she snuck past you with the last dispatch.
Yeah.
That's, wow, look at that. That's very menacing.
That's messing.
Thank you.
Thanks for the broken glass. Huh? What was that? Huh? What? Just pokes his head up like, huh? What?
You accessorizing?
You could call it that.
Where'd you get that?
Coop. She left a souvenir for me after I cut her.
She threatening you, Robert.
I know. Trying to put a positive spin on it.
Hey, check it out. I've been doing some accessorizing myself.
Oh.
Nonsense. Talking about.
Beef is the bestest boy. Oh, this is cute. And that one moment right there shows us just how much this actually meant to her. She has been at the bottom for who knows how long, and she finally gets to be not at the bottom. And that meant so much to her, she had to capture that moment in a picture. I love that moment. It's so adorable for her. There it is.
I still would have cut you.
Well, no one asked you, old man.
The sniff and the sneeze. Every time he does that, she's around.
Thanks.
And of course, for her to thank him like that after what happened, that's big from her. Again, this is why I really like her story and her character arc, and why I think her romance is actually pretty well done. Mayana, that's her name. Young Gravy, that's Gollum. Yep, Liam O'Brien, my man. Illidan. Yep, see? 64% of players cut Coop. Because, of course, they want Moist Critical around. Threw the chair at Gollum. 99% helped him physically. That 1% really had to try to not help her. I picked the You Make Your Own Destiny option because I like the references to the movies. Kung Fu Panda, Lion King, Trolls 2. Huh. Even 30% of players sent them to win the tournament. Performed better than 90% of the players. So, now there's the choice thing. We don't get the other comic here until after the 4th episode. And you know what? I think maybe we'll just go ahead and do the next episode. What do you guys say? I say we go ahead and do one more episode. I'm up for it. just slightly change the stream title. There we go. All right. I should give a heads up though. The beginning of this next episode. So, episode 4, restructure. Employees should be aware that if they enter into a personal relationship with a subordinate employee, a conflict of interest may exist, which requires full disclosure to the company. PG-13 warning to start this episode. Just a heads up. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna enjoy this while this plays. What'd I miss? What? Did something happen? Oh my goodness, Laura Bailey. Woo! Woo! Beef is so cute!
No, I don't regret it. I know that for sure.
Okay, because obviously I have the visual sensor out. If you're wondering what just happened, he logged onto his computer, and a bunch of Irish adult entertainment films. I'm gonna word it that way. Popped up all over his computer screen. Like multiple of them, as if he was like getting virus attacked or DDoSed. Yeah, that's what you were hearing. The one that got me there at the end was hearing like, at the end of the rainbow. Oh my gosh. If you check that out without the sensor, it's actually kind of hilarious what you see on the screen. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at you, the way he's scrambling, but crying kind of, and he's so sad. Oh my
Coop was a friend of his. They used to date. You know, my last girlfriend was taller than me. She used to kiss me on my forehead a lot. It was nice. What were we talking about? Oh, right. Watch out for that salty little nutcracker, my. The problem with only cutting one of them is now you gotta deal with their friends poisoning the rest of the team.
I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe we should have given more of a shot.
Nah, they're all soft. That's why I would have cut them all. Starting with that. Why's she staring at you? Don't you got some work to do?
Don't you got some dementia to onset?
That one stung a little. Hey,
yeah.
Blazer's looking at backfilling your open spot with Phenomenon or Waterboy. You should think about who you'd want.
One of them is the poster boy of SDN and the other guy pukes water. What am I missing?
We now go live to the 405 where an unusual scene
Yeah.
is unfolding.
He looks rough.
I want to point out he was essentially about to attack the person in that car. That's the kind of depressed mindset that Phenomenon is in right now, and that's dangerous. Very dangerous.
Can you not do that like that, please?
Sorry.
Hey, I was watching that.
Oh, sorry.
Looks like there's no wrong answer.
Well, sometimes it's more about the person than the powers. And good thing, because it's the only reason anyone gave your sorry a job.
All right, it wasn't that funny.
Printer prank.
Protopulse test 7, pilot ready. We good out there?
You can talk, I can hear you.
Oh, we good. All you, Mecha Man.
System power. Simple locomotion. Complex locomotion.
Levels are stable. We onto something, bro. This is it. This is gonna be it. In the super duper heavyweight division, the Mecha Man.
And the crowd goes mild.
Oh!
Protopulse test 7. Failure.
No worries. We'll get there.
Royd, what is all this stuff?
Whole network expect me to process all the confiscated stuff. Cause we the bottom branch for SDN, we catch all kinds of work, bro.
Girl!
Did you just give me an up-down?
Yes, she did.
We take one bad guy stuff and use them for catch the other bad guy. Only good thing, a lot of upgrade possibilities.
I'm just wondering how legit or real that's a thing. That if you have a, let's call it a lewd dream about someone that you know, like you're probably going to see it the following day, do you then go to them and just start, like, checking them out, like giving them an up, down, everything, like, look at them like, maybe.
You ever in this thing?
You low, Vizzy.
I mean, obviously you have, right? I should really be asking how often.
Hey, come on. I gotta work on this.
No, I was usually pretty busy using it to, you know, fight crime.
Bullshit. If you think you give off the I never vibes, then you are mistaken.
I didn't say that. I just don't for work.
Oh, that makes one of us.
Oh my.
You two got one weird energy going on, huh? Can you handle this HR violation some other place? I got work, yeah?
HR violation the
Robert
game?
was just leaving.
I can do this all day.
That's gonna be tough, because Blazer sent me to get you like half an hour ago, so...
Ah. Oh no.
Okay. When he's walking away, okay. Okay!
Blazer, sorry. You know what? I can come back.
Oh, no, don't worry. I got this thing tonight, and they were supposed to send the dress yesterday. This isn't why you're here, but can you zip me up? It's not mine, by the way. They make me wear it, then it's back in a bag by midnight.
What is happening today?
What's that?
What's happening today?
I love that he just had to take a moment to be like, what the heck is going on today? He's like, what? First, and now, what is going on?
You're going to.
SDN sponsoring a dinner gala thing. Radiant Valor, a night of triumph.
Why does that sound like a propaganda rally? There.
Thank you. Yeah, it does kind of sound like some sort of fascist-themed prom. What do you think? They were making alterations all morning.
No cause for alarm, but a little bit of your, is out. It's like a slight hue shift.
Oh. I don't think I've heard someone say out loud before.
It doesn't come up a ton now.
I'm surprised that got included in the censor, the bleep. Really? Areola needs to be bleeped? Come on. I get what they're doing, but come on. That's a profanity word? I don't know.
All right, for real now. How do I look? The breakup story is out, so I might be getting more attention than I'm comfortable with.
I think you look incredible.
Thanks. I was supposed to be going with him, but I don't think he's going to be making it. The downtown branch dropped him. Indefinite suspension.
Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
Excuse me, insurance company, a superhero fell on top of my car. Can you guys cover that? Oh, that's not part of my coverage. Oh, that's great, thanks.
I'd like for you to talk to him.
Me? Why me?
You're the pep talk guy. You've been through a transition recently yourself. I think he could use some perspective.
I love that Robert has already gained the reputation of being the pep talk guy.
Like perspective to join the Z team? Chase mentioned it.
Yeah, the only candidates that make sense are him or Waterboy.
I don't know if you caught that, but somebody came out and, like, because the alarm was going off, went out to boop, 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 and then went and left.
At the moment.
Just to shut off the alarm.
Mostly, I'd like you to get him out of the parking lot. Oh, and tell him to stop with the edible arrangements. He keeps sending them, but with all melon.
That's disgusting. I'll see what I can do.
Ugh. Jeez, look at his eyes.
Hey, you phenomenon. How you doing, bud?
I have been better, Robert Robertson. The blonde blazer and I have ended our relationship.
So I heard.
I heard about that. I'm sorry for your loss.
It's very abrupt. One moment we were savoring uni straight from the urchin. Next moment, I'm contemplating flying into the sun, absorbing all its energy and casting this planet into infinite darkness so that I never have to see her or anyone else ever again.
Please don't do that.
Maybe then I would be free of the torment in my soul. And maybe then I could quiet my mind to these destructive thoughts.
Have you considered talking to someone, maybe seeing a therapist?
No.
Do you feel better after saying how you feel out loud?
Yes.
That's therapy.
Yeah, I have this friend. Her name is Eggs Benna. I've heard good things about it because I know she goes and sees one. I hear it can help. Just saying, from word of mouth of a friend. Just saying.
I now see that there is value in that. Do you think there is someone else? Perhaps another lover could be the cause of all this.
No. I'm not sure where you could have possibly. Gosh, she must have told him. Anyways.
Maybe she met a person.
Okay. This is the scene I kept hinting at. This right here, guys. This choice is only possible if you kissed Blazer in episode 1. Now, I know some of y'all would be like, why the heck would we tell him? Remember, he's an alien. He doesn't quite get human like custom society cultures. He doesn't really think that way like we do. So this is what happens if you go ahead and admit it to him.
An actual person. I am not a person, I just resemble one anatomically.
Look, Phenomenon, I'm only telling you this because I don't want you hearing it from someone else. I kiss Blazer. Before you incinerate me, it's worth noting I had no idea she was in a relationship.
This happened while we were together? It just gets worse.
No, hold on. She didn't kiss me. She didn't do anything wrong. I kissed her.
So you are to blame for my sadness?
Maybe, but I doubt it. I'd guess this is something she was thinking about for a while. I'm not that good of a kisser.
So that's important that he said that because it leads to this.
I now believe that you had nothing to do with our breakup.
Oh. Oh. I love the fact that it's because he said, I'm not that good of a kisser. He's like, very well, I shall test this. No, you're right. That wasn't a good kiss. You definitely are not the reason that we broke up. If I was him, I'd also be like, hey, wait a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me try again. Robert gets offended. He's like, hold on. Let me really try to show you that maybe I actually am.
It seems the velocity with which I sat up has shot shards of glass into your chest.
Well.
Oh. Guys, I cannot imagine what that... Like, I'm surprised he didn't... Glass getting shot into your chest. Oh, dear Lord. And that's not even, like, one of the worst parts. We all know, like, you know, you shouldn't touch glass and such because it's going to cut you. Look what he does next. He's having to use, like, tweezers to pull the glass out of his chest. Ugh. Ugh. I would just... I can't imagine how much that's gotta hurt. But as you can see, he's got quite a few scars, so it's not like this is anything new for him.
Where was the shootout?
Don't do that when somebody's trying to pull something sharp out of their body. Don't do that, Visigal, please. That could have seriously hurt him.
Parking lot. Didn't think taking a desk job would have me bleeding this often. What are you doing here?
Also, why does it say no viscous discharges down the drain?
I had a dream last night that we were Usually I don't remember my dreams, but this one was pretty vivid.
Hope I had a on.
You.
Well, I can't have a baby in my life, even an invisible one.
Thought you were talking about diseases.
I am. Can't have those either.
That's important to note. It's not just about like whether or not you can, whether or not a baby could happen or not. There's an entire episode. Can I just take a moment here? There was an entire episode. I think it was either a Boston Legal or The Practice. It was the show where oh my gosh, what's his name? James Spader. James Spader plays Alan Shore, right? There was an entire episode about this because anyone who's seen that show usually knows that at the end, Alan Shore loves to do like a closing argument, which gives this big speech about whatever is going on. Anyways, the episode is basically a girl comes to him in his office and asks him to be her lawyer because she wants to sue her school because she wants to basically sue them for not properly teaching them about protection when it comes to sex. Because all their school ever taught them was abstinence. They didn't teach them anything about how to properly protect themselves for when it comes to things like disease, STDs, for example. Nothing. just abstinence. Oh, just don't do it. And as Alan Shore points out in his little speech at the end, of course they're going to do it. They're horny teenagers. They're all going to do it. What you should be doing responsibly is that when you know they are going to do it, at least help teach them what they can do to make sure that they and whoever they do it with are protected so that they, don't get a disease that could possibly kill them. The reason the girl is suing them is because she gets HIV as a result of this. Alan Shore goes on this whole speech about how the condom is arguably one of the most important inventions in human history over the past several hundred years or 1,000 years or so, about how it's been so incredibly helpful and how it can be able to help protect from things such as HIV, gonorrhea, and all these other things. I've also seen another show where this guy got a girl gonorrhea, so he had to go to a doctor, and I found out what a doctor does to a guy that may have gotten gonorrhea. I don't want to go through that. That is a very unpleasant experience for any guy. So let's just say it's like it's not just about whether or not a baby gets made. Gotta protect yourself. Any possible disease out there. You don't want to be getting yourself or giving somebody else something. So, yeah.
So this is why you've been acting so weird all day.
I'm doing that thing where I imagine being with someone, See how it feels, how it looks. Like trying on a dress.
You were there.
I could have been. I could be anywhere.
Oh my.
And you chose to be here.
Oh, sorry. I tried not to.
Look at her.
To do that.
Look at her face.
Water boy.
Bathrooms are for after your first coffee and picking shrapnel.
She is so mad.
Not for whatever this is.
Ugh, you ruined this for me!
I know. My apologies.
You cut from him flushing the toilet to the swirling coffee. I'm sure you want to drink your coffee after that, right? Oh, Beef, who's a good boy? Who's the best boy?
You're a menace.
The cutest menace. So now we deal with the fallout of cutting Coop.
It's weird that Coop's gone.
Glad you made the cut, though, dude. Imagine if it was Coop and Vizzy together.
I imagine Coop and Vizzy all the time.
Again, if we cut Sonar, Malevola would be the one who's really mad at us.
Help us get this stuff out of the dorm, yeah? You guys do that kind of stuff, right?
I've been hearing a lot about some guy named Chad. I think he's trying to summon a demon.
Wait, wasn't there a cult of Chad?
Chad? Yeah. I mean, I do know where the church is. I could snoop around. Fanging it.
It, we ball.
Damn right. Looks like hell out there. Figuratively, I mean.
It's 3rd and 7 in the UCT red zone, and tensions have boiled over into a full-on fistfight.
I'm there.
Call me a BOGO.
It's not arson if your job tells you to do it. That's being a good employee.
Guess what?
Robert, do you have eyes on my stapler? I think I left it at your desk.
Nope, I don't see it.
I feel like you didn't look.
I did. It took like 2 seconds. I didn't see it.
Can you look again?
Yeah, still don't see it, dude.
Ugh.
Why do you need it? You're in the field.
I just want to make sure it's there. It's a very nice stapler.
Ugh. Review their tax documents.
Hey, Sonar, can you look into their tax filings?
Ooh, man. They're definitely up to no good. Half man, half bat, all freak.
Where the hell'd you go? Job's not finished. Dude, we need you to bring everything up to our new place.
Hey, this is Jason from Nostalgia Alley. Someone just dropped off a box of games with a note saying there's a bomb inside one of them. Can you send someone?
Fresh as a daisy. On the move. Can someone Google if cauliflower ear is an STD?
There we go.
You're my VIP.
You're mine too.
Aww.
Ready, set, fire.
Give them the kiss of life. There we go. Chest compressions. What was that? Hold on, let me once again look at that build that I was recommending for Mizigal. Oh, get her combat up to 6. Oh. Okay.
Give him hell.
Right back at you.
We need you to send somebody else. This is too much.
We're out of somebody's. You're gonna have to make do.
You sound like my first manager. I fired his.
Really didn't think this one through, did you, Robert?
Malevolous right. If you hadn't cut Coop, this would be a breeze.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but Sonar has a point.
Noted. Can you just hang in there a little longer? I'll see what I can do.
And I'd be right quick about it if I was you.
Let's see. What was their build for Sonar? Or did they have one for Sonar? Yeah. Alright, so he had his Charisma up to 6 and his Vigor up. Huh. That's interesting. And the Malevola build. That's right. Int up to 6.
Everybody should step back.
Oh my gosh, 34%. That's not good.
That's some bullshit.
You let me down again, Punch Up. What are you doing, lad?
Hey, Ray here. We got another teardown for you. Mind coming down and doing some demo?
There's been talk about Coop's old crew being back in town. Think she might have gone back to them after you cut her?
Typical. Coop switching up on us.
Shut your hole.
Everyone just relax. I'm sure it's just a very unfortunate coincidence.
You're an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, Punch Up.
Hey, it's Rory Casey. One of my teachers called out. There has to be someone at SDN who can teach a jujitsu class.
Yeah.
Nothing beats the original, but this will have to do.
Sure, fine. You gonna be online tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Great. Otherwise, I gotta play with randos.
I'd literally die for you.
Not if I die for you first.
Aww.
No contest.
Again, that's why you get this
Watch
energy
me
up.
burn.
Bob, I think this is my last stop for the day.
Interesting. We're not done for the day.
But someone's gotta go check on Coop.
So yeah, he just leaves.
So, you creaming over this, or what?
Oh my gosh. Can you... Vizgal, you need a cold shower, woman. I get it. You are horny, but good lord, woman, we are on the clock. But again, if you cut Sonar, it's Malevola who's pissed, and she would just take off. And she's much more angry about, like, you know what? Cut me if you want. I don't care. I'm out. Screw you. And she's much more vehement about it. Well, that can do about it until they're all rested. Yikes, that's bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's bad. Ow.
Tried hard. That's what matters.
He's a mind reader. She has X-ray vision. Together they are the ultimate invasion of privacy. Oh, sorry, is this SDN? We need help.
Good with people. Alright, we'll send these two then.
Yeah, I love the drama.
Oh, what's it going to be this time?
Robert, you were the last one to see my stapler.
Was I? I don't think that's true.
You're the prime suspect.
Why would I need to steal your stapler? I already have a stapler.
So what you're saying is now you have two staplers.
No, he's not saying that. Ah!
Still beats my
That's
high school
unfortunate.
GPA.
Mediate the argument.
Oh, I'll get to the bottom of this. Too bad there's no Grammy for this.
Alright, we already got the full synergy between them. But that was unfortunate.
On fuego.
If anyone needs some more hands-on training, I'll be in the gym until the end of the shift.
So, when he's in hybrid form, if he sent on a call that fails, he'll talk his way out of it and reattempt the call. This is actually really nice for him to, like, literally re-roll a failure. In Megabat form, he is immune to injuries, and his resting time is reduced by half. But I like this one. I like the reattempting a call thing. It can actually be very helpful later on.
We need backup at the mall. Dozens of youths just started rushing us and looting the shops.
Using the instructions provided. Okay. Walk the dog. Strong and pulls hard, so be careful. I have a feeling this requires int, and I think right now not many of us are going to... Well, I guess Malevola is, so okay. I was wanting her to heal one of them, but I don't think that's going to... I'm going to be able to have an opportunity to do that, unfortunately. Also, hold on a second. I don't know, that's... For a brief moment, I saw six of y'all in chat. I was like, whoa! hopefully she can pull this off. And dog walking. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, she's downed, isn't she? Yep. Ugh.
Phenomenon still on the 405, just past him. He's gone from shaking his fist at cars to sadly directing traffic.
Well, at least he's putting his newfound pain to use.
I had no idea Blazer was such a heartbreaker.
Is that surprising?
I'm just impressed. Didn't think she had it in her.
Maybe you shouldn't be so quick to judge people.
Gross. You sound just like her.
You calling me a heartbreaker?
In your dreams.
I believe it's in your dreams that he's in. Hmm?
Ready, set, fire.
Sick.
Robert, I found my stapler.
Where was it?
I left it in the locker at the gym.
I have a lot of follow-up questions, but I don't care about the answers.
Hey, it's Jerry from Comic Pug. We got a gift of some Mega Man replicas, but with all the bomb threats going on, we just want to be sure.
On it. ETA. I don't know, Google Maps is being weird, but I'll be there.
There we go.
So you finally noticed. I'm perfect.
Okay, charisma at 6, combat 4-5, int up to 4. And vigor up to 2.
Watch me burn. And that's lunch. Thank.
Ugh, great. I'ma drink my spicy water.
Oh, that one hurts. I want to point out that he just... Now, I know he's the janitor. And I know that people leave food... I work someplace. They leave food in the fridge. Sometimes people, they leave food there and it sits there for days. So, of course, you want to clear out the fridge and all that. I get that. But he didn't even bother looking at anything that he threw away. He didn't look or check. And I'm just basing that off of what I just saw. He looked like he just reached in, grabbed stuff, and just immediately tossed it. As we're going to see, somebody put their name on that stuff to make sure no one threw it away. I like Waterboy, but he has got to understand that there are some things that you got to make sure you do. Otherwise, you are really going to... Because I've had this happen where I've put my name on something and I put it away. I came back, it was tossed. And I wasn't happy about it.
Still working on that?
Also, does anybody like those kinds of melons right there? Like, I'm just looking at this. I'm just like, I don't think I'd want any of that.
Aren't these the best? I love the green ones, the green dew.
All yours. Take the whole thing if you want.
Now, if any of those like orange slices were like cantaloupes, I'd be down for that. I like cantaloupes, but that's like one of the only ones I would actually kind of like. But I'm just curious about if anybody in chat wants to chime in on that.
Awesome. My lucky day. I know what's for lunch or dinner. Probably. Now. Sorry, for interrupting your meeting with Invisa.
Oh, God, you threw my noodles away? My initials were literally on the box and everything.
I don't read things. Sometimes it's different, like a logo, but it's probably still good.
Again, I very much understand and sympathize where Flambe is coming from because I've been in his position. I like you write your name on stuff to make sure you have like your lunch, and they throw it away because he says he doesn't read things. Waterboy, you have got to understand. You cannot just be throwing stuff away just because you don't bother to read stuff. And then he's like, "Oh no, it's probably still good." I mean, you don't know how much of those noodles were in the trash interacting with other garbage. Come on, man. Like, I like Waterboy, but in this situation, I totally understand where Flambe is coming from.
I don't want the trash noodles, wet fart boy.
Now, obviously, that's going a little too far, just hitting it into his face. But I understand where Flambe's come from, why he's upset. I'd actually sympathize a bit with Flambe here in this situation.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Whatever, it was an accident. Just aim your up and water it off. That's not...
I'm gonna go rinse off.
How would you like to have to walk around work the rest of the day with all of you?
I don't know, I don't think about that, because it won't happen. Because I'm not a idiot food thrower awayer.
It was an accident. You don't have to be a bully about it. You want this in your report?
What, you're gonna snitch on me?
It won't happen, huh?
About it. Bully.
Oh, yeah?
How am I being a bully?
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting it to go straight.
Funny, I thought you said it wouldn't happen.
Sorry.
You're gonna choke on this.
Hey, Robert, could you...
Spaghetti.
Did you eat my lunch? Why would you do that?
I don't want to be a snitch, but Flambe was really hungry. I mean, look at him.
Really?
Yes.
Well, if you're gonna eat it, I wish more of it got into your mouth. Go get cleaned up, then clean this up, then pick me up a BLT from Johnny's, and we'll call it even.
Yes.
Serves you right, Flambe.
Okay, whatever that was. Listen, Robert. Jesus. Anyway, you talked to Chase. Who's it gonna be? Phenomenon or Waterboy?
And these two are my only options.
For now, yeah. Obviously, we can revisit it, but Waterboy is already a trainee, sorta, and you already know Phenomenon got cut by DTLA. Thanks for getting him out of the parking lot, by the way. It might also help to get, an actual good person on your team.
So, let me go ahead and talk about this choice for a moment. Phenomenon is actually really good early on. He's actually very useful. He has really good stats. He's Phenomenon. Of course he's going to have really good stats. He also is a flyer, so he can fly there. As we find out, his power is that if it goes well, he doesn't need much time to rest. Here's the problem. That is a very depressed person right now. Person, man, alien, whatever you want to call him. And that does play a role. That, when it comes to his power. Here's the thing, though. You can't level him up. His stats stay the same. They're static. There is no leveling him up because he's already an established superhero. Waterboy is a trainee. He has very bad stats when we start with him. But you can level him. And you can make his stats better. He does have a power where he kind of can interfere with some missions, but if you work on his stats enough, he actually is not that bad to have on missions, if I'll be entirely honest. And there's also going to be a point later on in the game, spoilers, where we get the second one added to our team later on. So we actually end up with both of them at the very end of the game. But if you end up with Waterboy at the end, his stats are very small still, just as if he was at like level 1. Whereas if you get Phenomenon later on, he's already at his full static stats. So he's honestly better to get later on because you're able to at least spend time with Waterboy, seeing you can level up his stats and get him better, more well-rounded for the end game as opposed to with Phenomenon. So now story-wise, you actually get, there's two sides to this. One, you obviously, with Robert's getting an opportunity to really take Waterboy under his wing and really bring him up and mentor him to try and not only have him grow as a hero, but also grow as a person. As we see, he has some social issues. With Phenomenon, it's more so we are trying to help this guy figure things out through depression while he's still not fully understanding things about humans. There's also the whole drama of, yes, he's going through this whole thing of still dealing with the breakup from Blonde Blazer. I mean, would you really? And again, remember, he's already kissed Blonde Blazer, and we're. I, if you're wanting to pursue a romance with Blonde Blazer, you're probably going, do I really want her ex-boyfriend around as I try to romance his ex-girlfriend? That's kind of an interesting, awkward situation, isn't it? You know? So, but it does lend to some very funny story moments and some funny dialogue choices and such. You actually get some clever options to talk to him to try to help him work through his depression. And it's actually cleverly and well written when it comes to trying to help somebody work out when they're going through depression on their mindset and whether or not it's healthy. Because he's going to talk about things like how like she was his only passion and the only thing that he actually cared about, and we'll actually get an option to be like, that's not really healthy, from a mental health standpoint. It's actually really well written in my opinion. So there is that. So if you're wanting some good effective gameplay stuff for the missions now, you're probably going to want Phenomenon. But you'll be stuck with a level 1 Waterboy at the end game. Whereas if you take Waterboy now, we'll be able to try and work on his stats and level him up, get him better for the end game, and then we'll just get Phenomenon later for that. So we're going to pick Waterboy.
Which I'm positive both of them are. They just have other issues.
Let's go with Waterboy. I think he deserves a shot, and he seems shockingly more stable than Phenomenon at the moment.
I hear ya. I might have him take care of this mess before he starts, but yeah, let's go with it. I'll let him know. He really looks up to you.
Does he look up to me, or... Wait, does he know I'm Mecha-Man?
Yeah, but he said he won't tell anyone.
I guess that's good.
I'll let him know. You'll see him in the roster for your next dispatch.
Hey, I leave. It's my clothes. They're waterproof-ish.
Yeah, that's gonna clog.
Oh, think about all that spaghetti in the drain. Oh, that's absolutely going to clog that up. Oh, that's not going to be pleasant to deal with later.
No. I do this. See?
Didn't realize you...
God bless this kid.
Blonde, Miss Blaze. She talked to me. Thanks for picking me. I'm just really to join you.
Jazzed. The word is jazzed, and we're jazzed.
Oh, this poor kid.
I'm even reasonably optimistic that you deserve it.
See you next shift.
I finished the whole thing. So, final verdict on this. If you like marshmallow fluff and brownie and cookie dough, I'd say go ahead and grab it. It was $10, so but if you're not too fond of marshmallow, probably not. I'll be entirely honest. I don't think I'm going to be getting this again. It was nice, but I'm not the biggest fan of Marshmallow. I mean, it's fine, but I'm not a huge fan of it, to be entirely honest. However, these brownies, yeah, really good. I look forward to trying out the rest of that variety pack later.
Hey, team. We appreciate you doing your best last shift under the circumstances, but we are here to help. More specifically, Waterboy is here to help.
What's up?
Excuse me?
Ain't no way.
He may be new to this, but Robert and I believe he will make a great addition to the team.
This is bull.
Good morning, evening, hello.
This is a joke,
Oh,
right?
poor kid.
I don't, wait, maybe, is it a joke?
Look at his stats.
Nope, Waterboy, it's not a joke.
Oh, cool, Leo.
He is 24 years old, 6'4", hydro breath, bodily liquids generation. That sounds so weird to say. He produces water spontaneously throughout his body, crippling social anxiety, easily frightened, and he lives with his grandmother. Oh, this poor kid. We don't know where his power is yet. You'll see.
Wow, these one-on-ones seem to be really working out. I think I could make this training a regular thing, you know?
I'm actually going to go ahead with Invisigal next for a specific power, even though I also want to use Golem, because he has a really strong power. But I'm going to go with Invisigal first.
Guess I'm not busy.
We have reason to believe that Mr. Vanderstank's life will be in danger at a meeting today.
Hey, so we're a little down on new subscribers this month. Think you can spare a hero to do some recruiting?
Can we bribe them?
Nope, budget cuts.
Well, then how the are we supposed to do this?
You could try charming them with your winning personality.
How about you do that, Prism?
I'm on my way.
Alright, so, Invisigal. She can have ear to the ground with her connections. Invisigal can reveal the number of slots and crime type on hover for certain calls before they happen. Or Wolfpack. If she is on the team, XP rewards are doubled. This is huge. Great for leveling everybody else. It's so good. Alright, let me see here.
Sweet ass.
Do you mind if I smoke?
Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark. Good.
I've got a great opportunity to show the sweeter side of your...
I'm on it. No stopping me this time.
Alright, so yeah, this is power. He assigns himself when he's not sent often. He gains +2 to his highest stat for that call. He can only be removed one time. So he got +3 to Vigor. So send a charming and a good-looking hero to join a superhero dating competition. Physicality is valued in addition to looks. We're gonna send Sonar.
Hey, if you were a civvy, what would your job be?
Oh, I feel like working at a gas station would be pretty chill.
With a pet store.
Yeah, right. You hate pets.
I hate pets with bad attitudes.
What pets have good attitudes?
Snakes. They're just chilling.
That is true. Every snake is chill.
I don't mind being a janitor, but I always wanted to be a hero.
Oh, He's got jokes.
Don't quit your day job, kid.
This is my job. Day job.
Listen, you tried and you suck. It happens. The important thing is you suck. And you know this now.
Great.
Didn't even stretch this morning. On fuego.
Turn up the charm and flirt. No? Alright. Read a book. There we go.
Half man, half bat, all freak.
We've tracked down the assassin's temporary base of operations.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah. There we go. Now it's trapped. Alright. Left, up. Right, down. Left, up, right, down. Left, up, right, down. And we move, now we move. There we go.
Oh, they're after Coop.
And they can try. Those.
Can you give her a heads up or something?
Way ahead of you, Bob.
A hero to put on a show? We need Terrence the Turtle to beat someone.
Aye, aye, Captain Leader.
Alright, we're actually gonna go ahead and send Punch
Try
Up.
to stay out of trouble, lad.
Roger that, Mr. Punch-Up. Sir. Hey, can we arm wrestle again after work?
You don't know when to quit, do you, boy? Last time you only made it about 4 seconds.
I could get to 5. Huddle, guys, watch. Look out. Hell. Sorry. Apologize. It's my fault. Mistake. And I get wet when nervous.
Is this lad?
No, just water from my body. I don't think it's.
So, here's Malevola's power I was talking about. Look at this. She's showing me these are the stats we have to deal with. So, that is certainly good to know.
Consider it done.
Pain and gain. That's a hell of a deal.
Oh, okay. Another puddle.
Water almost took me out back there.
Is there a return policy on this mother?
Yeah, maybe we get someone who doesn't suck instead?
Sorry for the puddles. It's involuntary.
Ease up, it's his first day.
Can it be his last day, too?
Well, if he's so awful, show him the ropes.
'Cause some things you just can't teach.
Okay, sounds like quitter talk to me.
You calling us quitters?
Prove me wrong.
Again, love Robert's approach to that. Doesn't even just doesn't say no or yes, just says prove me wrong. Great way he approaches them being villains and such. Is there? What's the recommendation they have when it comes to Waterboy? I'm so curious. In terms of how to build him, I'm just so curious. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, it's not having anything for Waterboy. That's interesting. Hold on. Let me go to the character's guide. Oh, is there nothing for Waterboy? There's gotta be. Come on, hold on a second. Do they really not have anything for Waterboy in this guide? That's hilarious! Seriously? Oh, this is cute. They have the pictures of all the actors who play these characters just in this one little thing here. That's great. I love the pictures for Charlie and Jack. That's great. I'm just so surprised that there's like nothing here about how it's recommended to build Waterboy. Huh. Hmm. The Sonar Waterboy route. Huh. Man, I'm not seeing anything about how you should be building Waterboy. I mean, I guess we could try to make him kind of similar to a jack of all trades type of character, I suppose. Huh. We could also try to have him be another intellect character. I mean, I like to think he's at least decently smart. Because yeah, it makes sense why he would have basically like horrible stats in all of these categories based on what we've seen.
Hey, so there's a mini, no, baby, tiny kaiju on the beach? It's actually pretty cute, but like, where's its mom?
Alright, hold up. Am I a kaiju?
Hello, dispatcher. Would you like to play a little game? Perhaps a brain teaser?
Ugh, I hate this. Careful, he's tricky.
His name's Brain Teaser. How tricky can he be?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Alright, now I do know they have a thing here about Malevola, though, in terms of her build. Okay, int 6, charisma 5, 3 combat, 2 vigor.
Ready, set, fire.
Stop the baby kaiju.
Oh, dang. That's a baby right there. I know what I gotta do. I'm a dad now.
I'm a dad now. Okay, so Sonar, what was the build they had for Sonar here? Alright, so Charisma at 6, Vigor at 4. Huh. That's interesting. That is so interesting. Get his Vigor up for support. Huh. Mobility up to 3 for response time, I guess. That's interesting. Let's get Vigor up, actually.
Time to freak some f***ers out.
Wait, what did they recommend for Gollum? Charisma up to 4. Okay.
Let's maybe not start a war here with an elite assassin organization. Try asking them to leave nicely.
I got you.
Don't mind if I do.
There's a retired SDN hero at Kryptonite causing problems. Can you get him out of there?
Oh, Astroman. I remember him when I was a kid.
Poor guy. I've been there.
Really?
Before I joined the Z team, I didn't have a pot to piss in.
Have you been paying attention? Answer my riddles 1, 2, 3, and I will gladly turn myself in.
Or I could also just track you down.
Hold on a second. Okay.
Fair play.
I can see everything. Those poor are screwed.
Great, good shift.
Alright, so let's see.
Shift every, go, Z team.
Hey, did you hit your head slipping on one of your own puddles?
Excuse me.
Well, a deal's a deal, dispatcher. Come and get me. I've been waiting downstairs in the lobby for at least 30 minutes.
Alright, so let's see. I'm kind of committing to trying to make these top tier builds for these characters. Just because it got me so curious. I'm like, well, I may as well go ahead and try these out. So, Combat 6, Mobility 5, Int 4, Vigor 2. Oh, and Punch Up got 2 points. Oh my goodness. Hold on. What was, his was the Immortal Tank build. So, Vigor up to 6, Combat up to 5, and Charisma up to 4. There we go.
I'm stacking mad dubs today, baby.
Alright. It's a shame that once Malevolent gets hurt, you can't really heal her, even if she heals somebody else.
Look at you, climbing the corporate ladder.
Alright, so now we can actually just go ahead and heal somebody, so... Let's see. Vigor. Okay. I'm gonna actually give it to Water Boy.
Not only did you cut one of their dumb criminal buddies, you're also forcing them to work with
An actual good person that wants to be a hero?
I was gonna go with Wet Baby Boy, but yeah, we can go with yours.
Yeah, let's go with mine.
Hey, kid. Love you.
Love you too, Unc.
Don't this up.
Aww. Beef wants to play.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, honey.
Beef is such a good boy. He's the bestest boy. He's like, I ain't running after that. That's too much for me. Ugh. He's sitting in a bucket of water.
Those, they make fun of my issue, my stutter.
Here. Hold the beef. It'll help.
Holding a beef always helps.
I don't think it's a stutter.
What? Can you not? It's happening right currently. This very right now. You can't? I'm concerned. I'm worried.
Well, you're second-guessing everything. You do it all the time. I don't think you have a stutter. I think you have a confidence issue. You're worried you're going to say the wrong thing, so you won't finish a sentence.
Now, I personally, this is one of the reasons why I like the Waterboy route story-wise. I personally understand that. I had somebody point out in a comment on one of my videos at some point that they noticed that I have a tendency that when I talk about things, I tend to list off more than one thing. When I was growing up, I had a issue where sometimes I would think or try to say something, but the word I would use to try to get what I was trying to say across was never really the right word that I was supposed to use to get that point. And the word I would use would get taken seriously or literally, and I would just have to constantly be like, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. So I started finding myself using multiple words to try to make sure that I could get my point across, to try and really get across what I was trying to say. You see what I did just now? I said more than one thing. It's a very relatable human thing that Waterboy is going through, because Because I do it myself. I do it here on my videos on my stream all the time. In real life. I sympathize with Waterboy a lot. Because I know what it's like.
I'm blowing your mind. What are you afraid of with the C-Team? I mean, seriously, what's the worst that could happen?
I don't know, they call me useless. They call me, I don't know, they think I suck.
See? They say that all the time. You worrying about it didn't stop a thing. So f them. F me, f everybody. From now on, stop caring what anyone else thinks. Smells very chemically in here. What you watching?
Typecast 2. You spying on me?
Technically, you're still on the clock. Didn't peg you as a rom-com fan.
If I'm on the clock, you shouldn't be me with anything, Robert. That's extremely inappropriate. Especially since I'm usually the not the
Noted. Well, tell me how it is. I wanted to see that one.
There's still at least 20 minutes of trailers. I always forget what I'm watching by the time the movie starts.
Same.
I want to remind all of you that I work at a movie theater. That's why I've been doing this weekend with the Wicked release. I worked a 9.5-hour shift at the movie theater yesterday, and I did another one today. I have another one on Tuesday. Not as long tomorrow, but still a closing shift, which, we'll see how that goes. But that's a very real thing. There's usually about like 20 or so minutes of trailers at our movie theater before the movie actually starts. I'm actually going to be, because of my whole being at a movie theater thing, I'm actually going to be talking about this quite a bit here, so forgive me if I pause this quite often, but let's just say, as a movie theater employee, I have something to contribute to this.
You going solo?
I'm a loner, Robbie. A rebel. That and I feel bad asking people to pay when I'm just gonna sneak in. The only lame thing is I can't get snacks.
Floating buckets of popcorn do tend to draw a lot of attention.
Ah, but I miss it. I miss popcorn.
So of course the game gives you the choice. Do you go with Blazer or do you go with Mezcal? Now, when I was first starting this playthrough for the stream, I was intending to go with the Invisigal romance to show y'all, because in my opinion it's actually a little better and I like it more. But it's not that the Blazer romance is bad, but once I decided to go ahead and kiss her to show y'all the scene where Phenomena Man kisses us, I kind of almost had to commit to this. However, I'm going to pick the Invisigal movie thing here because, again, I'm wanting to contribute to this as a movie theater employee. So I'm going to show you that scene. Then I'm going to reload to this moment, and we're going to pick the dinner with Blazer scene, because at that point, because I'm kind of committing to this Blazer romance route for this playthrough. So. Thank you, Donut. Thank you.
I didn't see the first one. Can you give me a recap?
It's against the law for you to be watching like this.
Actually, it's illegal for you to be filming.
Both are true. Both are true, what he just said. What they both just said. I know, because we've kicked people out for doing that.
I don't need the whole thing, just enough to know what's going on.
Okay. It's about this struggling actress who gets this big role from a movie star that mistakes her for his,
Y'all, the stories I could share with you about my time at the movie theater, we'd be here all day. I have so many stories about things that we have experienced and things that I was not there for, but they told me about.
Then he realizes her secret, but it turns out he has a secret too, which could ruin...
Okay. Okay. I'm just visually confirming this. I see a large popcorn. I see a large drink. I see a Milk Duds. I see 2 Sour Patch Kids. Okay? Milk Dots. Lol.
You didn't hear any of that?
Yeah, no. It's probably fine, though.
So, what are we, like, friends now? Or is this some sort of team-building exercise?
To be fair, I thought we already were.
I haven't decided yet.
Would have been nice to know before I spent $86.
At my movie theater. A large popcorn is $8.75. Okay? And that's based on the prices that were going on today, a Saturday, okay? A large drink is $6.50. This is all before tax, by the way. A Milk Duds, the regular little box of Milk Duds, $4.60. Sour Patch Kids, we have the big 8-ounce bags. They're big bags of Sour Patch, but they're about $7 or $8, I believe. So let's go ahead and say $8, okay? So that's 2 of them. That's $16, okay? That is $35.85 at my movie theater. I don't know where he's getting $86 from. I don't know what movie theater that he went to is charging $86 for 5 items. That at my theater is $35. What in the world is this game on about? What is Dispatch on about saying that is $86? My response to that is BS. And that's from a movie theater employee who has to serve these things as a cashier on a daily basis, folks. What did they get off saying $86?
I'm not gonna you just because you bought me a bucket of corn.
Can you just be normal for like a second?
This is...
You first.
This is nice. What were you gonna say?
Do you like Sour Patch Kids?
Sour Pack.
I love Sour Patch Kids.
Cool. Me too.
They, of course, couldn't get the actual, like, legit logos and labels and such. Okay, so I just wanted to rant about the whole price thing because you can imagine. I was just like, excuse me? So hold on a second. Let me make sure. There we go. Like, if he had had maybe a couple of our pizzas are like $12 to $13 each. If he had a couple of pizzas, one for her and one for him, okay, maybe it's around $50 or $60. But come on.
What you watching?
Typecast 2. You spying on me?
Technically, you're
I guess
still
my
on the
point is
clock.
that if they're trying to say that it's that much, like, if you want to throw in the ticket prices, okay, fine. Okay, if you want to include, because I'm guessing maybe he bought 2 tickets for them, but we don't sell $40 tickets at our theater, okay? Like, yeah, tickets can be like maybe like what, $15 each or something like that. Now, I of course am a little spoiled because I'm a movie theater employee and I get my tickets for free along with for my parents. I even of course get as a theater or movie theater employee, I also will get myself some guest passes, which I can give to my folks and give them free tickets, you know? So, but come on. I'm legit sitting here going, where in the world are you coming up with $86? Unless he's just really trying to guilt her or something like that. Like, oh man, you made me spend $86. I mean, come on, Robert.
Didn't peg you as a rom-com fan.
If I'm on the clock, you shouldn't be me with anything, Robert. That's extremely inappropriate. Especially since I'm usually the not the
Noted. Well, tell me how it is. I wanted to see that one.
There's still at
at least 20 minutes of trailers. I always forget what I'm watching by the time the movie starts.
Same. You going solo?
I'm a loner, Robbie. A rebel. That and I feel bad asking people to pay when I'm just gonna sneak in. The only lame thing is I can't get snacks.
Floating buckets of popcorn do tend to draw a lot of attention.
Ah, but I miss it. I miss popcorn.
Also, just as a reminder, we not only sell regular popcorn, but we also sell kettle corn as well as caramel popcorn. In fact, we have a wicked exclusive pink and green caramel corn that we're selling right now. Oh, and it's like a little bag, and those are usually about like $8, which is actually not a bad serving.
See you tomorrow. No spoilers.
Yep. Have...
You can see, and this is another way to show that this is one of the reasons why I really like the Invisigal art. You can see the difference here between when you don't go with her and when you do. Just how she reacts differently. You can clearly see, gosh, just so much credit to Laura Bailey.
Too much coffee?
Wait,
Sure. What's up?
this isn't what I look like.
I don't totally know what you mean, but okay.
The powers make me... it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna show you. Are you good with that?
I have absolutely no idea what's about to happen, so this is very exciting.
Temper your expectations.
I'm sorry.
You're disappointed.
Are you kidding? I can't tell if... Are you joking or am I joking?
It's a big difference.
You're what? What, 2 inches shorter?
And a brunette, come on, it's... Okay, maybe if I wasn't called Blonde Blazer, I wouldn't be so self-conscious about it.
Okay. Ladies, and I know Moo and Eggs, you're in chat, I know. So, if you want to contribute to this conversation, by all means. Do you really think it's that big of a difference when it comes to, like, the hair color? It's just... Like, I know she's saying she's self-conscious about it because she's known as Blonde Blazer, but, you know, when she says it's a big difference, I mean, come on. The reality is, we guys don't really put that much emphasis or weight or care into what your hair color is, because that's not what matters to us. You know, a guy's attraction is not going to be based on the color of your hair. It's the person, not the hair, who we're looking at, not the color of her hair.
People have expectations, and they never meet me first. It's always the superhero. It's hard to live up to.
She's a bit more into this one than the first kiss. I think that's pretty clear.
Was that less of a mistake than the first one?
A little bit.
I'll take a little bit.
I'll take a little bit.
Hey, I'm Mandy.
Robert. It's really nice to meet you, Mandy.
Likewise. Would you like to have dinner with me, Robert?
I would love that.
And all of a sudden, she became a lot more cute and adorable. Just by that one thing.
You fancy.
Introducing
That's
herself
all
as
Michelin
Mandy.
stars when you're on a date with me.
Oh, so this is a date.
If you think it is, it is.
Did you know that the Michelin star ratings were created by the tire company? They gave high ratings to restaurants away from the cities to get people to drive more and buy new tires.
I'm both in shock and really unsure what to do with this information.
I felt the same.
Waterboy, you don't have to do that anymore.
He's allowed to go home, right?
Yes, I'm not running a sweatshop. Hey, Waterboy.
I'd be
Go
like,
home.
I'd be like, go home. Go
What does he
home.
think that I could possibly be saying that would make him keep going? You sure you don't miss the blonde?
Look, I actually prefer brunettes, so this is great.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, I actually came here tonight to ask you to dye your hair.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence.
I know. It's
Okay, look, I'll admit that yeah, guys are gonna have a preference, but it's not that big a deal. It really isn't. He doesn't care about what her hair color is. He cares about her. She is what matters to him, not the color of her hair.
crazy.
It's almost a 50-50 choice. Most players tend to go for Invisigal. Really? 29% or 21% chose not to tell Blazer about her nip showing. Guys, come on. Ladies, if you're like is showing, you want somebody to tell you, right? Come on. And again, not many people know about the whole if you kiss her, you can then tell him, which leads to that funny scene. And some people are like, no, I would not tell him, but you're missing out on that hilarious scene if you don't. Oh, I failed to save the businesses from the brain. Oh, that's right. But I did answer the question, so. Alright, so that was episode 4, which means we now also, I mean, yes, we do have the choice thing, but now we get to look at some more art from the game. I like the little, little bits here where the developers talk a bit about some of the scenes that they had to work on. Look at these different designs on what they were thinking about with the villains. You can clearly see that's supposed to be like Sonar, that's Gollum. Interesting how it starts off like up here and then it kind of like grew into what they became. What makes a man of what makes a Batman? Color variations they thought of with Coop. Oh, Waterboy. Oh gosh, they thought, okay, what if we came up with other ways for him to come up with, to have water out of his armpits or out of his ears? Come on. Oh, that they really were trying to think of anything. course, Phenomenon. Phenomenal. Royd's lab. Gosh, that old computer. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. They considered that poster there. She's like in front of her own poster. Watch out, dirtbags. Some of the shops down here. The Pawn and Loan Hot Chops. Different possibilities on what they were thinking of when it came to how that minigame is going to work or look on the map. Okay. They used Invisigal a lot when testing this stuff out. You can see that right there. Like, it's just a full lineup of just nothing but Invisigals. The antiviruses and the hacking minigame. Yep. And we get a new comic to look at, or rather 2 new comics. This one gives a bit more about the backstory between Coop and Punch-Up and why they were close. Remember, Chase told us they used to date. Well, I'm the best at what I do, so naturally I get to do it a lot. My success rate as an assassin is a perfect 68-0. And I suppose if you do this long enough, eventually you're sent to kill a man while he's watching Swan Lake. The rules are simple. Get in, remove the target, get out, and most importantly, don't be seen. Suppose you're here to kill me. It's just what was on the ballet, I mean. Ordinarily, he'd be dead by now, but I was going to change it, but I couldn't find the clicker. This is my favorite part. Just a weird coincidence. Coincidence? Or maybe it's fate. You dress like you are. You were meant to be here. Fate? Either way, fair warning. I'm a bit tougher than I look. Her knife snapped against his chest because he's immune to pain. He, that's how strong he is. So am I. So they literally threw each other around. And you can see she's biting her lower lip. She's getting turned on by this. She's never met somebody who could tangle with her in a fight like this. She's getting so excited. $68.1 is still pretty good. So yeah, yep. That's Coop's voice actress, by the way. Mayana. She was on Alana Pierce's stream the other day. Now this is about Blonde Blazer and Phenomenon when they went and broke up. So after episode 2, this is where they went. The sushi master awaits our arrival. Why would he be here waiting for us? I do admire your planet's dedication to documentation. Paparazzi. Why is it empty? We are extra special guests that he has asked us to taste from his new menu and offer our endorsement. Hey, can we talk? Of course, we are talking right now. Are you also wondering if this creature developed spikes because it knows it tastes so good? Well, now I am, but no, I was wondering if we could talk about us. Phenomenal! where do you see us in 5 years?
Well, my future is certain. I have vowed to devote my life to protecting the vulnerable people of this planet, alongside you.
I see. So, we're what? Still doing superhero work?
That is my desire. Our lives are phenomenal, and it is my hope that we can remain that until the day we both perish, presumably in the midst of an intergalactic conflict where a far superior species consumes us and this entire planet whole.
Oh. I guess I just thought maybe one day we could, I don't know, settle down, buy a couch, drink a beer, watch some dumb show about a bunch of hot people dating on an island with no food and be normal? And I could be Mandy for a bit?
While Mandy is lovely, I believe the man who dreams of sushi dreamed of the blonde blazer sampling his raw delicacies.
You're right. Thank you for helping me see the problem.
Happy to be of service.
Goodbye, Phenomenon. And he was completely shell-shocked. So, yeah, that's how they broke up. So, that's going to be it for the stream tonight.